Welcome to Fatty, where the gossip's hot, the laughs are free. Spill the tea, no calorie count. Real talk's what we're all about. So grab a snack, come sip with me. You're listening to Fatty.
Ta-da! Hi guys!
Hey.
Welcome back to another episode of The Fat Tea! And it is Wednesday, August 26th. Are you guys excited? Or what? Huh? Chat? You all
Guys, I have
standing
a
up?
fresh just for you.
Ooh. Are you all standing up, like doing the wave like in the stadium? Yes. We are going to have guests today. Also, you know, what we always do every single time we come in here, we say, we greatly appreciate you guys. And
Thank you.
for all the gifties and the super chats and the subscriptions and the super pairs and the juicy pairs, you know, without you guys, this whole thing would be dead in the water. Also, apologies for looking like a street bum today. I didn't even have time to shave. We went to bed at 8 a.m. and got back up at like noon or something. I might actually need a tiny little nap after this. Yeah. What do I say now, Sumi? Take it away. Are you? Oh, she was frozen for a second.
Oh no.
Oh no. Oh no.
Reminder. You guys are awesome. We appreciate you. And let's get me high. Love.
Your mama.
Your mama.
You definitely just cut out there for a second. But yes, cheers. Exactly. She's locked in. K-Bug is K-Bug is ready to rumble. She's even eating a little bit to make sure that she's not gonna completely
I'm
I don't
prepping
know.
the stomach this time.
drift away. So
Sumi, you want to tell us a little bit about what's going on today?
Yes, guys. Today we have some guests. You are totally right, Melly. We have guests today. Some people that I've worked with before. So we have 2 models coming, one of which owns a company in which we will be talking about that is body inclusive.
and they are where? Tell us really quick. Like, where are they located? Like physically, everybody's in Arizona, right?
Yes, all Arizona.
Including you guys. If you haven't noticed that yet, for those that have been paying attention, look at her background.
I escaped.
Sumi escaped paradise. How many reasons did you need to escape paradise, right?
Just one.
Okay. Do you want me to just put them both, like drag them both up? Okay. Let's go. 1 and 2. Ta-da!
Here.
Welcome to the show.
Hello, ladies.
Wait, am I popping up? Am I appearing?
Yes.
Yes. Did Sumi tell you? Yes.
Yep.
Yes, perfect. I was gonna say phone sideways.
You guys can see me though?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay, I don't see me. Okay.
Oh,
Yeah, I don't see myself either.
but you just showed up. We just saw you for a second. Now your camera's off. Um, is this only in this channel? Like, did you see yourself in the other channel when we had the pre-chat?
Yeah.
And what happens now? Do you see us? Do you see me? Do you see K-Bog? Do you see anybody?
I
Yeah,
see all of you.
Yeah, I just don't see myself.
Interesting.
Hmm.
I guess we're gonna have to do some testing afterwards, but like,
That's fine as
you
long as you guys can see me.
Yeah.
you guys are perfect on our end.
All right.
Wait, somebody, I'm reading the chat really quick. Oh, Seaweed says when you pull people in, the camera doesn't work for them. Okay, we're gonna have to try that after. We're gonna have to figure this out because maybe
Yeah.
we'll just have to do it in a different way.
Well, you two
If
look
it's the
great.
transfer, if it's
Thank
due to
you.
the transfer, then we just have to figure out another way to do it.
Meow.
Oh, Sumi.
Yeah, I
Who did
know.
you
They
just
look gorgeous.
So
I know, right?
Okay,
Got my ass looking homeless over here.
Not
hey.
even.
Right.
So I
Well,
guess start with like I guess from the top left. So let me announce this in case the order is different for you guys. I have nickname Complex God in the on the top left, and
got
then I
shot.
have K-Bug in the middle,
That's
and then I
shy.
have Crybaby. That's Shy. Okay, and then I have Crybaby on the right, top right. So if you want to
Kiri.
do it like reading a book, start with Shy, right?
Oh yeah, Shy, why don't you introduce yourself?
Hi, I'm Shy. I'm 34. I am food modeling. I don't have a ton of experience. I'm just freeballing it.
So what got you into modeling in the first place?
Back in my space days, I used to do my own little photo shoots just with my little camera and whatever outfits my dad happened to bring by. But like officially recently, this one girl had reached out to me and asked me to join her group. So I joined it. I liked it. And from there, I've just been kind of branching out.
Yeah, and you're pretty involved too. Like I see you. So Shy, she listens to women and she goes to all these like networking events and it is so incredibly cool. So what's your like takeaway from these
Yeah.
events that you go to?
I really just like being in spaces where it's majority women dominated. Nothing against men. I work with nothing but men. They're fine. They're cool. I just function better around a lot of women. And all those networking events that I go to, it's women on different walks of life, different business, different hobbies, different just personal lives, everything. I love it. That's me. That's my mentality.
Lee. And then speaking of boss women, we have the Kiri here. Why don't you introduce yourself too, babe?
Hi, I'm Kiri. I'm 22 and I am from Arizona. I run a group called Batty Bliss. We're based out here in Phoenix. And yeah.
What got you started?
Honestly, I just wanted to feel more confident about myself and just fall in love with myself the way that I see other people do. And modeling just helps bring that out in you.
What was your reason for well, actually, explain what Batty Bliss is for the audience.
Batty Bliss is an all-inclusive group, and like I said, we're based in Phoenix. We are currently growing, and we would love to have everybody involved. Basically, it's just about empowering and feeling confident with yourselves and having a good, supportive group around you to be able to do that.
What
What
kind of events?
initiative?
I was gonna say, what kind of events do you do and how often? Like, are you
We do a lot of everything, honestly. We've had a couple collaborations with different stores here over in Phoenix, and Shy and Sumi know a lot about that. They've been involved with those. We do boudoir, just fashion overall. I mean, we do creative shoots. A lot of the girls within the group help pick out what we do next. And we try to do an event, if not once, twice a month.
okay?
And like the fact that it's all inclusive is so incredibly inspiring because there really is not a lot of inclusive spaces for bigger bodies. Like obviously I was welcomed with open arms and there's all sorts of shapes and sizes that show up and all sorts of races and it's just what you created is so amazing. I think everyone honestly everyone should support it. Like go to Batty Bliss Models like do
I
it.
definitely appreciate that.
What made
That's the
you
goal. Everybody deserves to be able to feel confident within themselves and love themselves for who they are. Everybody's beautiful and every body is beautiful. So we got to be able to celebrate that.
I could not have said that better. What made you wanna start it? Like, what was the inspiration? What's the story?
Honestly, like I was saying, I just, after a certain point of me modeling on my own, I felt like all I wanted to do is help other people feel the way that I do about myself. And what better way to do that than come together as a supportive group of females and males? I mean, it's it's just the fact of getting everybody more together than anything.
Yeah, that's what we need more of. I keep saying that too. No matter what,
Absolutely.
no matter where, like we need we need people to normalize being happy no matter what size you are. It's kind of like it's always like so shocking to me. Still to this day, it's 2026 and we still have a situation where um you literally just have to fight for like that song, you fight for your right, but not to party, but just to exist, you know?
No, absolutely. I mean, everybody's told at a young age there's a certain standard to everybody's body and what it should look like, but everybody's built a different way. It doesn't matter if you diet, it doesn't matter anything. I mean, you're going to be who you are, and that shouldn't stop you from being just that.
So
So
Shy,
that's
what made you join the group personally?
Um, just the different types of shoots that they were doing or that Carrie was doing. They were more they weren't so cookie cutter. They were every shoot looked different, all of the different edits, all of the different themes. Like I kind of gravitate more to like the funkier type of shoots. Um so far the other day my favorite shoot so far was Met Gala, but I think that was more so because my best friend styled me and she actually is into fashion. I am not. I was gonna go in a different space, didn't feel confident about it. My best friend helped me, and I think it really helped the photo shoot stand out differently. Um, but she also has the Monster High shoot coming up soon, and I like leaning into the cosplay part too. So I was like, those ones called to me. Shooting with some of the photographers, they do more alt type of photos, and I may not visually immediately come off as alt, but inside and everything else is very alt, and I'm like, "That's me, that's right there, that's trying to be in it." Um, but yeah, that's why I joined the group. Like, everything looks so different, everything was put up a different way than what I see most doing.
Yeah, you guys
I
even
have a
have like a
question.
calendar coming up?
Yeah.
Yes, I'm so excited for that.
What does that all entail? Like the calendar? What do you guys do? What
Um,
plans do you have for it?
So basically, we're kind of just giving everybody creative freedom on their own aspects. Everybody's going to be picking what month they want to represent out of the year, and they just come up with a theme, what they want to do for it, and we're going to put them all on calendars, give them out to the girls, and make them available on our website.
Yeah, something Paradise needs to do.
Ah, a
Mm-hmm.
Paradise calendar, more merch. Yeah.
Yeah.
No.
I know Paradise has been way too. I like I said this before. Paradise has been way too non-profit. Like it's like there's never really been a thought about like benefiting or profiting for of anything. But the calendar is actually a brilliant idea because it gives people an opportunity to what do you call it? Self-express.
Yeah.
Let
Yeah.
let let the
Absolutely.
creativity flow. Like once you have all the months divvied up, like whoever wants to take whoever month, like let them run free with whatever. Like I already know. Like I would take June because that's my birth month, and like I like as a kid I've always, especially guys, don't forget I grew up in Germany. Summers are short over there, so I'm a summer kid. I always enjoyed going to the lake and to the river and going swimming, or going to the beach. Berlin obviously doesn't have a beach, but like there's a lake and a river that you can go swim in. But then in the summer vacation, the big summer vacation, like the 6 weeks off from school, we would go to northern Germany to the shore and swim in the North Sea. And pretty much like June and July are the only months that you can do that. Like it's year round, it's too cold and too windy and like too gray and rainy and whatever. So yeah, like June has always been my favorite month of the year. Now in Vegas, it's a little different story. Like we're getting baked and cooked here in the summer. So, I don't know. But I like the idea. I like the idea of a calendar. We've had the idea before multiple times, but maybe we need Asumi to finally make it happen.
Melly just had a fantastic idea. She said we should do a swimsuit check calendar. She said dibs on February, so you got a line now.
Oh,
I have
Oh.
April.
okay. That would be a
Standing on business right now. I'm taking July because somebody took July on the Batty Bliss calendar.
That was me. I was gonna
Oh.
do Batty Bliss birthday, but if you want to do it, I'll switch you for my birth month, which is June. So
Yes, I'm beefing with Kiri right now. What's happening? So like the questions, if you guys have any questions, it is open right now. But I do have questions for the both of you.
Okay.
So how, like, if somebody is starting out, like they're completely fresh, they want to get in, what do you think is the best way that they can find like companies, agencies, groups, anything just to put their foot in the door? Like what was the advice that you would give to someone completely new?
I mean,
Especially
honestly, just look around. It's look up things and just do your research and everything. And honestly, even if you look up modeling agencies just on Instagram, you'll probably see a lot of them pop up. But I mean, it's all about just reaching out.
Shy, how
I
did you
actually did.
find?
Oh, sorry. I was saying I actually did have to give somebody that information recently. I went to a creator pool party and there was a girl who's trying to get into modeling. She's a beautiful girl. She just didn't know where to start. So I just told her, I said, if you could find a group similar to Batty Bliss, um, or like Kiri said, just reach out on Instagram to anybody that you see doing it. If locally, if you're willing to travel, go travel, but reach out to them, just see what they're doing, ask them how they're doing it, if they're cool enough to share that, um, and just really network your way in. You'll find a way in somehow, somewhere. Or just reach out to a photographer, just start posting your own stuff. And eventually it'll all come together. People will see it. Somebody will reach out to you instead of you reaching out to them.
that could be another thing, Sumi, that we could do. Like
we're gonna have Paradise models.
not necessarily trying to do everything paradise, but like, have some kind of like an open discussion event or something, and we just have to figure out like where you could host it. Like, I mean, there could be one in Arizona where you just pick a day, like where on a weekend, obviously, where everybody has time, and then you announce it big and wide all over social media. Basically, a meet and greet that is also like some kind of networking event where people can just come, they can show up.
Oh,
And
Melly, she asked, "What if you don't got the gift of the gab? If you're
what does
not
that mean, the gab?
the gab, like yapper. What if you
Well,
Stefan's
why
got the
do you,
gift of gab.
Yeah, he's got the gab. That's why he doesn't know what it means.
me? You say I have it?
Yes, you're a yapaholic. Addicted to
Mm, no, not really.
the
Can you imagine though? 6 years. Okay, 22 years ago when I first came to the US, I was so fucking shy. I didn't even I couldn't even call the phone company or like, the whatever it was, the post office, anything. I had to always hand the phone to my girlfriend, say, "Hey, can you please call them and figure out like, why did this happen, or why is the cable modem not working, or why whatever." And she would do that. Even like in drive-throughs, like I would always have her talk on the I hate those intercoms to this day. Always crackly, always noisy, always like, there's all the traffic sound in the background or whatever. Nowadays, no problem. Like I'll pull in any drive-through and I have zero issues. But back then I was so shy. And then in
We
2020
aren't
when I
talking about 22 years ago. We're talking about now.
I'm talking about like, how it was. So I get it what Melly says. And in 2020, when I first went on TikTok, I just sat there and stared at the camera. Like my first live.
Oh,
Wait,
we lost Shy.
what happened? Her connection was pretty crazy bad too. Like in the beginning, I don't know if you noticed that.
Yeah.
It was she has pretty bad signal. Maybe she just needs to move a little bit, like, pull forward or backward like 100 feet so that like she's out of the dead zone that she's in. Let's see if she's gonna when she comes back, I'll bring her right back on.
Ooh,
Um,
we should do a members only live on like if there's interest in it on like how to do like posing as someone who's plus size.
oh, that would be a
Cause
good
your girl
that would
don't
be a
know
good
how to
one.
pose.
You? You don't know?
Nope.
I can teach you how to pose, K-Bug. That's a brilliant idea, like a little pose book.
Absolutely.
I
Kiri's over
stand
here
there
taking
like a fish out
notes.
of water.
She's a businesswoman. All right, she's in the waiting area.
Um,
Welcome back, Shy.
Posing, I guess, yeah, shooting in general, like angles, lighting. I mean, there's a lot of interesting things that could be,
So
Sumi's modeling university.
Not the university. But no, I don't think that you need to be a yapper to get into the industry. There's plenty of people that just work one-on-ones, or they'll reach out to companies personally, or just like look at all of the influencers of the world. Most of them are doing it like alone at their house, and they reach out nonstop. I've definitely faced a lot of rejection, but if you're willing to put yourself out there, things will happen.
sorry, can you guys see me and hear me okay?
Yeah,
Yes.
Okay.
still the same problem. You can't see yourself, right? You just see all the other. Is your own box just black, or is your own box like non-existent?
My own box just shows me my icons.
Oh, well, that's definitely a bug in Discord.
It's
Like,
not me. I didn't do it.
yeah, it's not a K bug, but like, somebody get the spray. Um, yeah. Sumi modeling classes then, not university.
Oh no. So, for you two, how has your expectations met reality? Like what you thought? Because I feel like people think modeling is so glamorous and it's just fun all the time. And what has been your experience versus the expectation that you set prior to getting into the industry?
I
I
don't want to.
mean,
Oh, go ahead, Carrie.
sorry.
You're good.
I mean, it's honestly a lot more work and a lot more time put into a lot of everything. I mean, if you're a traveler, you have to drive all the way up here, find the studio, and half the time you're either going to the store first and having to shop for your outfit and all that stuff, or you're throwing events and you're planning everything. You still have to get there, make sure that everybody shows up on time and all that stuff. I mean, it's a lot of work put into it, but at the end of the day, it's a nice time and it's a lot of fun. And I definitely think all the memories and adventures that I've went on since modeling, it's worth it. I mean, it's a lot of fun at the end of the day.
It's definitely stressful. I'm sure way more stressful for Kiri than anybody else. But just having to make sure that you're prepared for the shoot before you get there. Make sure you're on time, first off. Because like she said, I am a traveler, so I have to come even earlier than other people do, and I have to make sure all my stuff is with me and all my stuff is set, all my stuff is ready, makeup's done, outfit's ready. Like I'm there on time. Um, but it is fun once you're actually there and in it and going and you're in front of the camera and everybody's dressed, ready to go. It's fine. It's fun. It's definitely not as glamorous, but it's fun.
Once you get the pictures back, it's a lot better.
Yeah. Once you get the pictures back and you can choose a song and you can really feel all the vibes. Yeah.
Exactly.
What is a realistic, like, financial wise, like, getting started? Like, what are you gonna have to put in financially?
I mean, I guess it kind of all just depends on how you're doing it. If you're going independently, booking a photographer and studios and stuff, it can honestly range anywhere from 100 to, I don't know, like 250. It all just depends, especially whenever you still have to get outfits and just prepare for it overall. It can be pretty expensive at the end of the day.
Yeah. The
I
rates
think
can
that's like a
vary alone.
yeah, that's like a kind of like a difficult question because if you are going like the networking route and you're meeting photographers through network, it costs $0. Like you can definitely get started. It's like you don't know like anything, like you don't know where you're going or like what you're doing and you're just wanting to like hire somebody, get your digitals done. That could cost anywhere between 50 to $500. But that's why networking is so important. Or I've seen boudoir shoots go up to $2,000.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
it's crazy, but a lot of those times, those people that buy those shoots, they're not really working within the industry, it's more so for their own social platforms, and they have
Yeah.
alternative ways of making money. So there's definitely, like, ways to make money and spend money, but I don't think it's
Okay.
necessarily, like, something where you have to spend money to make money.
That's part of the reason why I recommend to recommend it to that girl and to others to find a group just like Batty Bliss because financially it will save you money and it'll help you kind of figure yourself out on the way. And then whenever you get to that point where you do feel confident enough and financially stable enough to where you're like, okay, I see the prices, then you can really go about it that way.
Okay.
Yeah, and then once you build the following, I feel like the money just kinda just flows in. Like, they'll ask you like, "Hey, can you make a post for a grand?" Or, "Hey, can you work with us or can you do this?" And then we'll pay you 200 to however much money that company has.
Yeah.
I've had people like send me messages like boudoir photographers, like literally asking me, like, hey, can I come to Paradise and shoot with the girls? Like for free. They literally just like they wanted to come here and experience it and like, get in contact with people and just, sometimes there are opportunities like that. I've always told them, yeah, like, I'm always down for things. It just like sadly it just like in all the whirlwind of everything that's been going on, it just hasn't happened yet. That's why we haven't had anybody actually show up. But like It would definitely be an interesting collab to do, like, have somebody come here that wants to collect a little bit, like, photography experience, and then have the girls come that want to collect a little bit of modeling experience, and it's kind of like, hey, how we say it in German, like, one hand washes the other, like, I help you,
Yeah.
you help me, and at
Yeah,
the end,
trade for a trade.
yes, and at the end, like, everybody gets to keep, or like, it could be whatever agreements with the content, the women get to post the content on their pages, the photographer gets to post the content on their page, to advertise for their, skills or whatever, and at the same time everybody tags everybody, and in the end everybody wins.
Yeah.
So,
So
K-Bud,
on
when
the
are you?
topic of things being not up to expectations, do you guys have any horror stories?
Ooh, the tea.
Yeah, the tea. What do we have to watch out for? What happened?
I mean, there are definitely petty people out there, but it's all about just not making that stuff happen.
Yeah.
I personally don't like to put myself in that type of situation, and if I am, I de-escalate or get the hell out because I'm good. I'm not necessarily gonna let anybody come and destroy my peace for their satisfaction.
But has it happened yet? Have you been in a
It
situation?
has.
Okay.
There's been multiple people that just sit and cause problems just to do it. I mean, there was one person who had tried to book a shoot with Batty Bliss, and whenever they sent over payments and all that stuff, they didn't even check to make sure that everything was good, and they even typed it in right. And they just called me acting crazy and everything because they sent it to an account that doesn't exist. And so it all varies, but people are definitely something.
Oh yeah, I mean,
Yeah,
that's
not naming names, but sometimes you even gotta watch out for other models.
Absolutely.
Not naming
And that's
names,
one thing
but
that sucks.
some
I
people
mean,
suck.
oh,
absolutely.
Sumi, now you're gonna have to.
And
Not
it's the
naming
fact that
names,
everybody
but there's some
knows.
people that have issues.
It's that one, like, the competitive, like, trying to one up everybody mentality, right? Like, you can't really have that in a group or in a modeling space, like, it's the way I see, like, how Paradise should work too, is like, everybody's hyping everybody, if somebody needs help, everybody helps that one person. If somebody else needs help, everybody helps that person, right? Like, we all lift each other up. That's what I would like to see. Audrey got stranded. Her car died in the street yet last night, 250 feet from the gate. What happened? Everybody ran out and pushed the car up the hill, right? That's how this is supposed to work. Not anybody sitting there saying like, no, I'm sitting on top of the hill and you're not. Like, that kind of mentality, no matter where you have it, in modeling groups, in the car community, in like even on the CB radio back in the day, every time, like, you have people that try to one up and try to be better than everybody else. That's why, like, when Sumi just said, like, I think I kind of know what she's getting at, but obviously I'm not going to spill the tea either. But, like, in the modeling industry, it's very, very common. I've heard so many stories, despite the fact that I don't even model. I have heard so many stories of people, like, literally just trying to, like, elbow their way to the front.
Yeah.
Can we get
And
Stefan in a bikini and do a photo shoot?
Yeah, Stefan needs to be in his supermodel era.
hey,
Yeah.
everybody would be shaming my A cups. No, I don't know. I just don't. I've never looked at myself in a way that, like, anybody would want to see me in a modeling sense. I would be more like behind the cameras. What do you call it? Like,
It all depends on what
Producer?
type of art you're wanting to put out. Somebody would want to see it.
I mean,
think you have plenty
Ah.
of people that want to see it, Stefan. I don't know what you're on about.
I mean, it depends on what kind of modeling too. Like,
Yeah.
we have a couple of newer channels on this Discord too that, like, if I could participate in those, it's different kind of modeling. But like,
Yeah.
I don't know. Like, I'm always the stagehand, I bring people the batteries and the ring lights, and I help people set up. I tell people, like, the things that I've learned, how to upload videos. Like, I spent a solid 3 weeks setting up a whole cloud server infrastructure for Paradise so that anybody interested in it can have basically all their data and all their files and all their videos and all the shit on a centralized platform that does not have a monthly subscription fee and no fucking cloud fees and no data center and no Google or Apple can look into the shit, because I host it myself right here in the house. That's the shit that I can do.
That's
Stefan, the
definitely
chat
Or-
wants
needed.
to see you in teeny tiny shorts. So
Huh?
the chat saying they want to see you in teeny tiny shorts.
Oh, not the banana hammock.
Meow.
Can we get Stefan one of those swimsuits with like the banana hammock in the front, and then it just comes right up over?
What
It
is
looks
it?
like a
What
big
is it?
like
Oh,
A slingshot?
yeah.
yeah.
Do we want Stefan
Yeah.
in a slingshot?
What movie?
That would
What
be
movie is
so
that from?
funny. What movie? Borat.
Borat, yeah. I like them round.
When I went to
like them
EDC, there were
chunky.
plenty of guys wearing those. Those are cute.
Oh,
Those are cute.
Thailander.
What the hell?
Shy, do you have any horror stories? What's going on? What should we expect?
No real horror stories. Only horrible happenings that have happened is one time we did a shoot. Photographer the pictures looked great. The pictures looked great, and the photographer kind of disappeared. We have no idea what happened to him. He never posted again. And I'm like, I really hope you're alive and doing fine.
Ghosted.
Yeah,
Completely.
literally.
Completely.
Call it a ghost photo shoot then.
All we have are a couple behind the scene pictures, but that's it.
Damn.
But other than that, like, I personally, I don't get involved in drama. Love hearing about it, but I don't get involved in it. I don't even notice it's happening half the time because I'm in my own little world. But I don't really have any other horror stories.
No fist fights yet?
No.
I had an experience not that long ago with a company, and then I get there and they were like reaching out to people. You guys know about this. Actually, you guys know what happened to me. But I get there, obviously I'm fat, and then this girl, the woman who owns the company, she was like, "Do you have a waist trainer to suck it all in? Like, it's more classy if you're able to suck it all in with a waist trainer." And I was like, "I was not told I had to bring a waist trainer, so no." Like, you knew what I looked like. Like, on my
Yeah.
What
body
the
was
hell?
all over the place. So I get there and it's just like constant shaming and stuff. She ended up putting me in like basically a rag. I looked like Casper the Friendly Ghost. Like, it was pretty bad. And I feel like that's not really the only, I mean, body shaming is oh my god, prevalent everywhere, but like especially in the modeling industry. Like, I walked this one show and then they changed what they said, and then they said like, well, you have to be this height and this weight. Or even in Paradise, there was a casting call I wanted to go to, and then I found out I'm over their weight limit, and I was like, wow, okay, so I can't go there either.
Yeah.
What was their weight limit?
Their weight limit was 200 pounds.
Oh, that's tiny. Damn. Very
Spill
discriminatory.
the tea.
Like,
Was it for a company that's marketed towards plus size?
No. Oh, well, the
Oh.
company that I worked for, yes, they had up to 6X.
but yet still
And they
want
wanted you on a waist trainer?
Yeah, they wanted me in a waist trainer. So
What the hell?
that sucked. I mean, of course, there's like experiences with like photographers being a little creepy, or especially ones that reach out to you on their accounts with 10 followers with their iPhones. Like, yeah, that's a thing. Don't do that.
No.
they must have just been advertising up to a Chinese 6X.
Well, I mean, I
Timu.
fit in the clothes, but
Cause what the heck?
I also think things like that are, like, pretty discriminatory because, like, for Filipinos, I'm pretty average. I'm not short in Filipino standards, not at all. I tower
Yeah.
over my family members. So, for them to say, "By the way, you have to be 5'8" or 5'9" to walk the runway," that
Yeah.
excludes multiple ethnicities already, just off the bat.
Yeah.
They're gone.
Sumi is
So
travel size. The travel size needs to be included.
what part of my tower over my family was not understood, Stefan? I'm tall as fuck.
Maybe should we maybe reclassify it as pocket size?
Anyway, ignoring Stefan.
What the
Inclusion
helly?
is just not there, and that's why spaces like Batty Bliss are as important as they are.
Wait, okay. I feel like I am a super tall person, and me and Sumi are very close in height. But visually, you do look to me, you look shorter to me in my head. But whenever I found out we were the same height, I was like, wait, am I short or are we both tall?
What part of them I'm tall as fuck was not understood by this panel?
I mean, I'm 6'1",
Obviously,
so
obviously a tall lady. I wish I was 6'1". I was meant to be 6'1".
You're 6'1" in attitude, Shy.
Yeah, that's what I'm told.
There you go.
Wish I was 6'1". But no, I haven't done any actual modeling, like runway stuff. I've been looking at it, but I always see those types of things where they're asking for a specific height or a specific weight, and I'm like, oh, like, okay, I don't meet those requirements. Let me just leave it for the next one. Um, but the ones that I do want to go for or that I do qualify for, they just don't work with my schedule.
And what about Kiri? How tall are you?
I am 5'6".
So I guess for American standard, like, you would fit in everywhere. Like, kind
Yeah.
of, yeah.
I
Nobody's ever
guess.
called you. I'm assuming nobody's ever called you too tall and nobody's ever called you too short.
No.
Here's a really interesting
I
question.
wouldn't
Kind of
think
just
so.
right there.
You're a very nice height, right in the middle.
Has anybody ever given you shit about your tattoos?
Oh yeah, definitely. I mean, a lot of my own family members have, but I don't care. It's my body.
Right.
Of course, it's literally just like a purely, like, you know, question out of curiosity. Like, there are so many judgmental people about, like, everything. Weight is like the
Absolutely.
weight is like the most glaring one. Like, for tiny little Sumi to get discriminated against for being a little too chunky. People always ask, do we have skinny people at Paradise? Yeah, we do. Sumi, she likes to come here.
This is crazy. I'm just talking about being discriminated against.
Hey,
I'm being invalidated right now. It's fine.
I believe that you tower over your family. That does not mean to the rest of the world.
Damn.
Turn into a bullying session.
hey, it's called a very healthy roast.
Getting bullied.
Sumi, it's called a very healthy roast. That's one thing that we should do on the show sometime, like an actual roast.
Yeah, Stefan, I got some words for you.
Yeah.
I'm sure you do. I mean, who doesn't?
So with like all of the like discrimination and like the height requirements, weight requirements, like what changes do you realistically want to see in the industry?
More inclusivity, definitely. I mean, there's not a lot of plus size models that actually get the chance to do runway shows, but
Yeah.
why not? I mean, if you are able to do it, then I feel like you should be able to.
And a lot of the ones that do get the chance, they're built a very specific way. I would like to see others built in every other way.
Definitely.
Yeah, because I grew up never seeing someone my shape.
Yeah.
So I never knew how to find clothes that would fit or how to style things and look good for my body type.
Right.
Like I had to figure all that out on my own, and I'm still figuring it out, and I still have no fucking idea.
Same.
No, absolutely.
Let me guess, it wasn't until you found the internet that you found out, right? Like growing up, there's nothing,
Internet's
nothing,
been
and
around
then
for a while though.
wait, what?
Yeah, no, the internet, she's right. The internet's been around for a long time.
Yeah,
Um,
I mean, that's relative.
I didn't find a pair of pants that fit me until Torrid when I was in high school.
Okay.
Same
So
here.
like early 2000s.
See, I graduated high school when dial-up was still in the early infancy. Like,
I
you
get it.
know,
You're old.
no, I mean, it's like growing up, all you saw was TV. The fucking advertising industry, Hollywood, movies. I mean, there were some brilliant movies that came out in the 80s. Like some of my all-time favorite movies are like 80s movies. Like, you know, the thoughts that went into it, like how they had to do it because there wasn't all the CGI and all the AI and all the technology. They had to figure out like how to do it. But if you go into that movie landscape and into all the shows and everything that was there, not even Shallow Hell had been out yet. Like nothing. Like not even shows or shit that made fun of plus size people. Like it was literally just non-existent. For me, it was this ultimate, like I remember I was in my first apartment in 99, and I was one of the first I think the first 500 or the first 1000 people in all of Berlin to participate in a DSL study or whatever. I had to sign up and whatever, and I got a DSL modem as one of the first 1000 people in Berlin, and I went apeshit on the internet. Yeah, I know. It's calling me old. I went apeshit on the internet, and I found internet relay chat. And that's when I found out that, like, you know, I'm not unnormal. Like,
Nerd alert.
I'm not a weirdo for liking plus size women. There's other people out there like me.
Yeah.
And now it's kind of like, you know, the possibilities that we have now with social media is endless. Like, you know, you can catch
Sorry.
people if you're doing it the right way. You can catch people early enough and teach them that, like, you know, first of all, they're self what do you call it, like what confidence, you know, teach them confidence and like resources and, you know, clothing and basically have also connect them with other people that are like them so that they don't feel alone and left out. And I've heard so many stories by now, it's mind-blowing. Stories of people feeling alone, going through high school and stuff, and like because they were like, you know, the fat funny friend. And it's sad. It's sad to think about it. That's still to this day it's happening. So all the resources are very much needed, in my opinion.
Absolutely.
Oh, I'm reading the chat a little bit. Like Mac Beard says, I took a 300-pound girl shopping when I was 18 back in 2004. I know Shallow Hell. I only brought up Shallow Hell because I remember it like as a movie that makes fun of a plus size person and even has a plus size person in it. I keep saying this. I sound like a broken record actually. Like I want to see a Hollywood production, either a show or a movie or something where the plus size girl or the plus size person, it doesn't necessarily have to be a female, right? Like the plus size person has a normal role and is not made fun of, is not forced to lose weight, is not the fucking shit end of the stick of the comedy, is literally just a normal role, and her size doesn't even matter. Her size doesn't get mentioned, and her size doesn't hinder her or anything in her character, like playing her character, like, you know.
Yeah.
And that's
I saw
very,
that
very rare. Like, you know,
story recently for the first time with Survival of the Thickest on Netflix. I was like, wow, like this person, they're just living their life. I think she's like a fashion designer and she's of the thickest, kind of gives an impression that it's about weight.
Oh, you cut. I don't know how it was for you guys, but you cut out pretty bad for me, Sumi.
Yeah,
Oh,
she cut out.
no. I saw it for the first time in Survival of the Thickest. It's a
Oh,
Netflix show with a plus size girl. She's a fashion designer, but even the title alone has something with like thickness and weight, and
implies that.
it would
Yes.
be nice to see something without it. But segueing into my next question, because there is so much hate, like you said with Shallow Hal, like in the media, or even with Mr. McBeard talking about 2004, that was in the era of like bones. Like that's all you saw. That Y2K skinny. And we see it now, like online. There's so much hate online. Like you see my comment section
It's coming
sometimes.
back.
People are mean. But how do you guys personally, and K-Bug included, Stefan included because he's a he's part of it. But how do you deal with hate, like, and gain this confidence and be able to show yourselves and be visible online?
I am delusionally confident. There's no way to bring me down. So I've been like that since I was a child. So I don't I'm definitely built differently, so I feel like I couldn't answer that question.
Do you get hate though? Do you have social media?
I do have social media. I don't really get hate whenever people try to be mean to me. I like to get mean back and it's more fun for me rather than a fight. So I
You
don't
just you
struggle with
just
my
you just
confidence.
clap back. You clap back with sarcasm.
Yeah,
Yeah,
but nothing ever gets under my skin.
that's good. The
I
getting
get
under
under
the
my
skin,
skin, but other people can't get under my skin. So I confidence has never been an issue for me.
the getting under the skin part. That's what the haters, what they love to do. They like to try to find the buttons to push.
Yeah.
Um, how about Wait, I'm so bad with names. Kiri,
Kiri.
How about you? Like, do you have a big social media presence? I mean, running a group and stuff, I would assume that you have an Instagram with plenty of followers.
Yeah, I mean it's about fair. I've had my fair share of hate and whether it's in person or online, but I mean it's definitely about just shrugging it off and not caring about it because at the end of the day, if you're satisfied with yourself, why give someone the satisfaction of upsetting you?
Yep.
Yeah, I guess for those watching now and later rewatching too, that's a topic that, like, could be discussed in way more detail. Like, how to deal with and how to react properly to online hate. For me personally, it was a it was a rocky road. Like, it was a learning curve that, like, I did not see coming because my entire life, like, all like, I'm old as fuck. I'm 53 now, but like when I started all this TikTok, I was 46. I was at the tail end of 46, and in 46 years of my life, I had never experienced the amount of hate that I was about to get when I was like 47, 48. And the amount of targeted hate and harassment too, I just didn't know how to react to it sometimes. Like, K-Bug has more like the personality of, like, who cares, somebody hating on her, somebody calling her Peter
I
Griffin.
I
Is
think it's funny because
Yeah,
I've said way worse to myself than what anyone could ever say to me. And it took
Exactly.
me a long time, but kind of like what Kiri said, like why was I don't know if it was Kiri or Shy. One of you said something about like why let it affect like why make it let it ruin my day?
Carrie.
Like all it's gonna do with me being upset is ruin my day and make
Yes.
them happy. Why would I want to make anyone else happy by hurting myself? So it
Exactly.
took me a long time. I was not good at it for a while, but I think honestly, coming to Paradise and being in a space where I could wear a bikini and not get judged. Like, I'd never worn a bikini before I came to the house. And there were other girls that looked like me, that were built and
That's such
Like
a
size
booster,
wise.
isn't it?
yeah. Oh
Mm.
yeah. It's
Just to
just
see other people who
completely
look like you just living free. It's like, oh, I can be free too.
yeah. And that was a huge like turning point for me, like a click for me. Because like I started to get a lot of hate once I came here. A lot of people started making fun of me. A lot of people started calling, I've always been called a hippo, I've always been called fat, stuff like that. But like I decided to take power back. Like I got a hippo tattoo. I got I started posting videos on TikTok. I've now gone in public to public pools where people are at, not just private events at a public pool, but like I've gotten in a pool in a bikini where there's like random civilians, like, and not been self conscious.
Yes.
I love
Love
that for
that.
you. That's what everybody deserves, is to feel at peace with themselves and just good about themselves overall.
Now, if
'Cause
I could just get it together and learn how to pose and not look like an awkward turtle, I'd be rich.
I got you, K-Bug. Let's make you
I'd be on
rich.
TV. Let's make me a
You
TV
say like a
star.
turtle? I got your website name.
What?
chonkyturtle.com.
Turtle.
You just have to
Should I?
milk it. You have to make the best out of it. I like them round, I like them chunky.
Yep.
Yeah, not the eyebrows. Moto. Oh, people in the chat are saying, I wish I could be like that, K-Bug. So,
I feel like confidence is a little harder to grasp also whenever your body is constantly changing. And especially as women, like no matter what you're going through, a hormonal change, maybe like just your stress levels are off, like work is getting hard, you're having a baby, like anything like that. Like your body is changing constantly. Age is changing you. So it's harder to grasp whenever you're constantly in a state of change. Or not harder to grasp, but just confidence is hard to grasp, period.
It's hard to keep it.
Yes, there you go. Hard to
I've
keep it.
definitely gone through periods when I was really sick and I had like a lot of fluid buildup. I definitely went through periods where I was like, hate my body. But I'm now getting back into my I don't give a fuck phase,
Period.
I like to call it. So
that's the best way to do it. And it's so much easier said than done too. Like I know there's probably a bunch of people watching that are thinking like, yeah, it's like, so you say this so easily. And I can only say from my own personal experience that, like, if I ever had a DeLorean that could go 88, like I would go back and tell my younger self so many things. Like it's kind of like shocking
but
how
also if I hadn't have gone through what I'd gone through, I wouldn't be the person I am today.
yeah.
Yeah, I've definitely seen a lot of people, like especially after like postpartum, they gain like these insecurities because their bodies have changed. And I do think like visibility and just seeing people with different bodies being happy and confident, like just looking at Paradise content or just looking at Baddie Bliss content will do numbers for how people view themselves, especially if they've never seen somebody that looks like them in a space where it's okay, it's appreciated, and they're having fun.
Yeah.
absolutely.
So with that,
Oh,
with our closing, is there anything that you guys would like to tell the chat or people watching later? Like any closing statements?
Be you and don't give a fuck about it. And that's
Collateral super chatted $10. Just saying hi.
Oh, there you go. There you go.
Hold it. Ooh, I couldn't hold it.
Closing statements. Yeah, like what Kiri said. Fuck all those people. Like, why? Don't waste your energy on what other people are thinking.
Live for you. That's what
Yep.
matters.
You should
Put
do
all
a
the
photo
energy
shoot.
into yourself and turn it into a positive rather than letting that negative eat your life.
Absolutely.
Absolutely.
Yep.
People in the chat were saying you should do a photo shoot in the Paradise merch, and I also super chat her ass off before they sign off. Exactly, guys. Super chat right now. Also, the person that just sent the super chat, that's Kelly. That's the girl who's been making all the AI artwork for the podcast since the
Kelly.
beginning. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
And also,
I need a solo. I need one of just me, my avatar.
maybe we also should announce, and I can put it in the chat and pin it. Like, how can somebody get in touch with you guys, Kiri? Like, how do people find your group in Arizona?
Honestly, our main platform is Instagram, and it's baddiebliss_models. Mine is crybaby2_K. And honestly, just reach out to us, and we're more than happy to have anybody who'd like to be included there. I mean, the more the merrier, and the bigger and better that our community gets, it's worth it. So, a good space is a good space. So,
Let me post that in the chat and pin it really quick so that, like, later when people rewatch this, they get to see it, and hopefully a whole bunch are gonna follow you and contact you, and
I just followed you on Baddie Bliss.
Perfect. I'll go follow you back.
And maybe one of these days when you guys have something planned, when it's set in stone and, like, whatever, like, maybe Team Paradise can come down there and we can hang out.
Yeah, definitely. I'd love that.
At the very least, at the extremely very least, like, I can post a flyer, or, like, if you have, like, some kind of artwork or whatever, I can post it on my channels too, and basically cross advertise. But yeah, I mean, if guys are allowed too at the event, like, we can always.
Yeah, definitely. We're all inclusive. Anybody and everybody is always welcome.
Now that's good. There's another group in Arizona that, like, due to my gender, I wouldn't be allowed to go. But, like, that's why I'm, like, asking. I would, like, I love to do a good road trip. There's also a bunch of stuff in Arizona that we still need to go see. Like, I want to go back to, what is it called? K-Bug, the ghost town in Arizona, and then the donkey town.
Jerome.
Jerome. Well, we need to go back to Jerome, and then you need to go back to Oatman. And
I need to go to Oatman. I haven't been to Arizona.
You have not been to Arizona at all?
No.
Highly
Because you
illegal.
were a horrible brother and roommate and never took me anywhere. When I lived with you.
You are
Reason
going to get
9,000,002 why I left Paradise.
Why?
Stefan wouldn't take me to the Grand Canyon.
What did I have to do with that?
So excited! I want a Paradise Baddie Bliss collab. What?
Definitely. We'll make it happen.
That'd be nice.
See? Yeah, who of you guys down there has, like, the 12-bedroom mansion? We'll all come and we'll have a big ass party.
Okay, I'm down for it.
Party in the
See,
zona.
K-Bug? You're gonna get your Arizona road trip.
Yes.
And you could I don't know, maybe I mean, this is just me throwing out ideas, if there is going to be some photography happening, maybe somebody can actually, like, take some pics of you and show you the poses.
We
There
love
you
the
go.
plugs. Have people in mind already.
Absolutely.
Oh, Doriana. Doriana's in the chat. Hi, Doriana. She says, K-Bug, I know a dress you look beautiful in. And then it's like a
Is
red
it the one
heart
that
and
I
a blue
have?
dress. Go see Sedona. People keep talking about Sedona. What is it about Sedona?
It's beautiful. It's like Red Rock, but on steroids.
Okay.
It's beautiful. Don't fall for all the gimmicky people up there, though. Ignore the people. Enjoy the
No,
scenery.
fall for it. I want to get my aura red.
Oh. Haha, McBeard says, only 7 bedrooms here and way too many stairs. This house is too fatphobic with 150 plus stairs. That's a built-in Stairmaster right there.
Yep.
And the comment from the back right here. No thanks. unless you have an elevator, I guess.
Yes.
Yeah. All right, guys. Well, what do we say? Thank you so much for coming on here and talking to us, with us, to the audience, educating us about yourselves. And it was a pleasure. And hopefully
Thank you.
we get to meet you some way or another, some way, shape, or form in person. Either you guys coming here or us coming there, something. But like definitely keep it up. And I hope that a lot of people watching this will take a slice off of that confidence, because that's what we're here for. Like, we're spilling the tea, but we're also bringing you guys the confidence. And chat, you failed today. K-Bug is not high. You're not you're not even 1 out of 10.
Like, I'm like a 2.5, 3.
Oh, you took a pretty big hit, but next time, guys. I hope you're all
And I
gonna be
also
back.
smoked a little bit before the show.
Ratted yourself out. We'll be back on Friday, guys. We'll be back Friday, 6 p.m. Pacific time. Until then, y'all have a good night.
Good night.
That's the tea, the cup is dry. We said our piece, so say goodbye. Keep it real and keep it sweet. We'll see you next time on the Fat Tea. The tea is finished, but the gossip never is.